If you know me, you know that the 183 is my least favorite tier 10 tank, but I'm starting to change my opinion just a little bit because I've been having a lot of fun in this tank recently, along with the fact that I realized the camera rating is actually not that bad while it's stationary. While it's moving, it's not good, and after shot, it's the worst in the game. But stationary, you can max it out at 44, I believe, is what I have in my now, which is pretty great. Which means you can sit with camo net on out in the open and outspot medium tanks as long as you're stationary. Which is pretty cool. You just have to play it at the very back of the map and you'll succeed. Anyway, it's just a pretty decent game that I had on it. I see the DK72 here. And I went for an HE and sadly hit a little bit to the left and not to where I wanted to. But I was behind that bush, so I didn't get spotted. Which is nice. Of course. I come over here because I don't really have much of a choice. And of course I'm going to get shot before anyone else because it's a 183 and everyone wants to kill the 183. But just sitting here, I was hoping I'd been able to get a shot on the Victor's light, but the T628 ruined my plans. I don't really have anything I can do right here because I can't get away from this circumstance. Admittedly, right there I could have shot the Victor's light probably, instead of looking at the T628. Something important in this tank is don't take a shot unless you know you can potentially hit it. Just be all really patient with this thing. So obviously they're all shooting me because why wouldn't they? The 183 is a very dangerous tank with a large gun that no one wants to get hit by. So it makes perfect sense on their behalf. I'm just waiting patiently. There's nothing I can do once again. I can't back up and I can't go forward. And now I don't shoot at the Fosher because people will do stupid things just to kill a 183. So if I didn't have a shell loaded, I'm pretty certain that Fosh would have just YOLO'd me, even if it would have cost him his life. So the Fosh is he's putting his rear toward T6, or sorry, Object 268, and he has no choice to back up, so that's why I go for the T62A there rather than the higher damage. Now here's where the replay actually starts to get pretty decent. Now, I have a max roll loaded, and I was going to go for Hash, but he was turning, and I didn't want to lose my opportunity to max roll. And I managed to get it on AP, which is lovely. So, to make this tank successful in a sniping roll, you're going to want improved control would probably be nice. You're going to want the crew skill that brings you extra camouflage, and the crew skill that increases your view range whenever it's certain stipulations, but that helps quite a bit. Mostly the camouflage one is the one you want, because that is a huge buff to camo rating when you max it out at level 7. Which is, now that I have it maxed, the 44% camo rating is actually quite usable on this tank. If you didn't know, you could crawl up here, and everybody who's over there is at a fair distance away, so I can get up here and not get shot. But the plan was to be able to shoot the Hori. And unfortunately the Hari kills are 268, which is a problem, but I get a side shot on them. Unfortunately a very low roll. I could have potentially killed him on if I get a good enough roll, but it didn't happen, which is fine. And I didn't get spotted either because he was over his maximum view range, which is, just learn the view ranges of tanks at tier 10 and learn when you can shoot and not get spotted. You'll be fine, but most of the time just assume you're going to get spotted because 2% is god-awful. So I'm pushing back up here again since I know no one can spot me. The girl's over there, the Hori's over there, it's just the DK. But actually, I wasn't paying attention here, it was tunnel vision. I spotted that he went under. I'm surprised he didn't spot me, but I'll take it. And then hitting barely under the spaced armor on the side. If I hit the spaced armor, I would have bounced for sure. But I'm gonna pick up a nice kill on that guy. And probably the smartest play of the game is right here, as I see the DK is pushing around. I'm already driving up because I know it's going to take me a while, but as soon as he goes around that corner, he's going to be expecting to push onto a 183 because that's where I was last spotted. And I know the distance in between the edge of this ridge and anywhere on the opposite side is greater than 50 meters, which means he can't proxy spot me from around here. So I can, in theory, get the jump on him. So our YAG spots the VK, which is good and all, but not necessary. I'm not totally certain, but I'm pretty sure YAG took a shot for spotting the VK. But anyway, because the plan, we get to sneak up on this guy and get a nice hash into his rear, clearing him up. There's only about 1:30 left in this game, so we're gonna have to move quick. They're starting to win on base capture, and luckily our Jaeger is gonna be able to do something about that. So I have the most HP out of our team, so I'm going to be pushing up, but our Jaeger actually spots the grill who's in bad positioning at the cap circle and puts a shot at him to reset the cap. But now I know the Hori is definitely going to be rushing the Jaeger room, so I'm going to have to move quick. So the plan was to get this grill, but I don't want to reveal my position, so I don't go up because he jumps off the cap circle, which means he's underneath the bridges in the middle, and there'd be no point in me backing up like that. Potentially I can catch the Hori up on the right side here, but he's further along the front than I expected him to be. So I don't get a shot on the Hori, but I do surprise this grill here. And 40 seconds on the clock, I have to push. Hopefully he doesn't shoot me, and we know he does not, which gives me a possibility in this game. So I know I have a reload, so I gotta go the long way around. I'll be reloaded by the time I get over there. With 25 seconds left on the clock. So I really have to push. I can take one shot from the Hori, so that's kind of what I'm going for. I can take one shot, but if I can clear him, we're good. I can't stop. I have to keep moving. So I'm fine getting a shot from the Hori. I tried to repair as quick as I could, and I'm able to just smack him on the way down there. So, pretty nice game. Shows probably general playstyle of the 183. You're gonna want to be camping for most of the game, but you're gonna want to move up eventually. So we ended up winning that game. It was very nice. Now, what I like to run, definitely run calibrated. That's a must, because having that 22 extra hash pen gives you the ability to pen lower plates of most heavy tanks frontally. The only thing frontally that you can't pen with hash is the mouse. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing in tier 10 you can't pen from the front with hash. I may be wrong, so yeah, don't quote me there. Get the extra traverse that's necessary. Shell velocity, you can remedy that by just pre-aiming. And definitely refine gun, because since you're going to be patient, your aim time doesn't really matter, so you don't need that. And if you get refined gun, you just have more of a chance of hitting your target, which is what you're going for. You're not going to be ramming anything, so run defense system for sure. And ammunition loadout, I like this. I keep the normal high explosive for like grills or one tap, so I'm not like burning through my credits, just because I'm shooting mostly hash, although most people don't really care if they're playing the 183 if they're losing credits or not. With camouflage net, yeah, 44, 32, or sorry, 44, 34, and 2, which is not horrible, so you're going to want to get the sniper, just so you can unrank more things, or critically damaged modules. Deadly accuracy, so your view range and aiming speed is increased. Camouflage is the most important one, I think, of all of them, because 21% extra camouflage is absolutely incredible. And then clutch breaking, which I don't really have right now, which is a shame, but yeah, it's actually been a good tank lately, and it is very useful on the battlefield, very substantial whenever you can shave off over half of anything's HP at the tier. So, yeah, I just wanted to showcase the replay, because I thought it was a pretty good one. It's not the greatest, but I enjoyed myself, and it's no longer my least favorite tier 10 anymore. I have yet to figure out what my least favorite tier 10 is. Alright, anyway, see ya.